Warning! Xero.style is known to cause gas or gear acquisition syndrome. Prolonged exposure to me and my vlog may cause you to buy knives, flashlight, patches, pouches, EDC gear, pocket trash you may or may not need. You may find yourself in your wallet with an infestation of cobwebs and moths. You've been warned. Let's have some fun! What's up, cyberspace? Xero.style back once again with another episode of his pouch dump feature, Patch Me Outside, here in beautiful Fernwood Forest. Because of this nature aesthetic around me, I decided to give you a brown carry this week. Drab, brown, tree bark brown. Dude, you cannot call it a brown dump. What? It's like a brown themed carry. Everything is like either micarta or copper. It's all covered in like patina. That's what it is. Dude, then call it the patina carry. Call it a natural carry. Call it an earth toned carry. Just don't call it a brown one. Like a brown dump? I mean, come on. You said brown dump. Come on, get serious. We're doing an earth tone themed pouch dump, all right? Let's do it, come on. All right, I've got an earth tone themed pouch dump for you this week. I hope you enjoy it. So, we'll start off. This is the Mighty Pouch Plus in the woodland camo aesthetic. I've got a zipper pull here that I've replaced. This is a carbon fiber combat bead, and we've got a Workerman Fantastic Phantom here on the back zipper. Garage Built Gear Mighty Pouch Plus. It's got a little extra room for bigger patches like this one that I've got this week from castlexgrayscale. This is the Salt Slayer, a full-size woven patch, as I said, by my fam over at castlexgrayscale. This was a pre-order patch. I've been wanting to show this off. I've only got one patch today, and it's not even a Ranger Eye. This is a woven patch. When I got in on this pre-order, I didn't know if I was really going to like this patch, but man, it is the exact size of the web field on the Mighty Pouch Plus. It looks so cool. When you have a day like today where you're just running out and you just grab your pouch with whatever gear, slap one patch on it. So let's take a peek at what I got in the pouch this week. As I said, it's a brown carry, so what do you expect to see? Copper and micarta. All right, so where should we start? How about down here? I've seen this piece a couple times now. I absolutely love it. It is a grail fidget toy for me. This is the Lautie EDC Shuffle. This is the brass and copper Pocket Aces edition. What this is it's just two little pieces of metal, one brass, one copper, with magnets embedded into it. And when they're in that little trail, they're able to slide in and out of position perfectly. And man, it just has this audible and tactile feeling to it like none other. If you give it a little downward pressure, you can make it a lot quieter. But it's a noisy fidget toy, let's just be honest with each other. You got magnets clicking in and out of place in a very satisfying way. If you hit it here on the corner, you can make the world's most annoying noise. Everybody absolutely loves it when they hear you doing that, when they're trying to pay attention. But anyhow, the Lautie EDC Shuffle. This thing is just a really great little worry coin, worry stone, pocket art, pocket trash, whatever you want to call it, piece. It took me quite a while to find this edition. That's why I call it a grail fidget toy. Lautie has been releasing them pretty consistently. The newest ones were in zirconium. Wow, would I like to grab one of those too? A sweet black one. But yes, this is the Lautie EDC Copper and Brass Aces Shuffle. As I showed before, this guy just slides right here into that little pocket. Alright, let's stick with this side here. This is my Hank light. This is the D4 V2 in CU, the copper D4 V2. I have this in the 18350 configuration. That's the battery size that's here on the back. Just unscrew this, I'll show you. Basically, 18350 battery here. You can also use an 18650 battery. There's a longer extension tube that comes with this, but I specifically wanted the shorter one. You can see what the patina situation is looking like here, with that lovely shiny piece of unpatinaed part here in the middle. Just give that a turn all the way, and the amber secondaries will turn on for you. Now, one little thing, I like to give this the half turn again and turn the light off completely. Just sever that circuit, save a little bit of battery life. Don't worry about any problems with your flashlight maybe accidentally deploying. You can press the button all you want, the battery is not attached to the terminal. Alright, sticking with pocket trash. This is the jrwgear brand new Coyote Brown Curator Flex. Boy, do I love the Curator Flexes. I always wanted a metal Curator. I wanted a copper one, and I could never get one. They're hard to get. They're limited, handmade customs by Jamie at jrwgear. But he came out with these PVC versions, and they're the same specs as his regular Curators, except for they're made out of PVC plastic, which is basically rubber, what it comes down to. So it makes them flexible and malleable. You get all of the normal Curator stuff. It has the ability to be a worry coin, the ability to be a challenge coin, pocket art, a conversation starter, but it's also a stress ball, and it also works as a lovely barrier in between your pouch levels that keep your stuff from clanging off of each other. I absolutely love these things. The jrwgear Curator Flex. Up next, we've got my pen. This is the bigidesign mini pen in brass. So, got a little lanyard on this side. Just give it a quick little turn like that. The pen will deploy. Put it right in your hand. Write whatever you've got to. It's just the right length that it fits on that edge part of your finger, and you get that feeling of having like a full-size pen. And I don't know, I don't have a lot of love for this lanyard bead on here, and because it's micro cord instead of 550 cord, I've had a hard time finding a bead that actually fits on cord this small to be able to replace it. But it's a great tiny little pen, fits perfectly in your pouch. You can deploy it one-handedly. It uses a pretty common ink refill, plus they give you a few when you buy it. It's a great little thing that you can just slip into any pocket in your pouch and just have it in there in case you need it. Alright. The next thing I'm going to show you, you've seen before, but not really. This is the Notorious EDC Beer Bomb in natural brown micarta. You can see that this is very much just like my black one, but brown. I've got the same combat bead that I had on the other one attached here. It is brown micarta. It obviously matches a million times better than it did on the black micarta edition. Why would I buy a second one of these? I put some patches up for trade. Somebody came at me on my Instagram and said, hey, I don't have a ton of patches, but I got some other gear you might be interested in. And when I saw a brown beer bomb, I was just like, really? You're gonna trade me like 5 patches for a beer bomb? And he was like, completely, I want those Gundams. Here we are. So the idea of the beer bomb, like many EDC things, it's a multi-tool, right? Right here, this is a bottle opener. This little notch here is a flat-headed screwdriver. On the back, you've got like a nail puller and a pry bar. It's also got really sharp little not really, but decently sharp little points here on the back. Could potentially like break some glass or something like that if you had to with it. The eye hole here is for a hex bit, so you could potentially try and use this as a screwdriver if you really wanted to. Potentially, they say it could be a SFK. Not with my hand size. I use it as a fidget toy. It is just a sweet piece of micarta and a chunky bead that I like to spin around on my fingers. I'm going to put this one through the paces. Since I have 2 of them now, I think I'm going to actually try using it as a screwdriver, using it as a scraper, and report back to you and see what I think about this as an actual tool. I assume the metal ones are awesome because I've heard that from multiple people before. I just don't know how well micarta is really going to handle doing that, and they specifically warn you on the Notorious EDC website that this is art, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, this is the Notorious EDC natural brown micarta beer bomb in the Combat Beads full-size micarta revolt bead. This guy just lives right back here in the back section of the mighty pouch. And it's time to bring out the knife. When I was doing the brown episode, I said to myself, what knife am I going to bring to the table for this one? And I had no choice in my mind other than the Fox Knives Baby Core in natural linen micarta. Just look at this beautiful micarta. I think this kind of looks like burlap myself, but who am I? I'm no micarta expert. Very cool, chaotic brown pattern on the scales. Match that up with a Combat Beads full-size micarta concealed bead. And we've got some Board Paracord Kingdom paracord here on the back. This edition has a brass back spacer. I've added a Lynch Northwest bronze anodized clip for that deep carry action. I didn't really like the wire clip that this guy came with. It's a dual deployment mechanism knife. We've got a flipper tab here and a spidey hole on the back. You can use your middle finger to flick this knife open with the hole. You can use your thumb to flick this knife open with the hole. You can hold it by the hole and do a spidey drop with it. You can also just slightly rub your finger across the back of the scale on that flipper tab and deploy that knife beautifully. You can see it's got a slicey little blade profile with a clip point tip. The Fox logo on one side, the Fox logo here on the other. Just sharpen this little gal. Looking slicey kit. But yes, this is the Fox Knives, made in Italy, designed by Enzo and Voxnays, Fox Knives Baby Core in natural linen micarta. And that little gal just slides right here behind everything else. And that's the fit. Basically, we've got our jrwgear Curator Flex here in a front pocket, giving us a little squishy barrier. Knife here in the back, flashlight here on the opposite side. See here in the sandwich side position. Zip it up. And that is a packed out pouch. Now this pouch has two other pockets in it that I absolutely didn't use. There's one pocket here on the front. It's thin. If you have a tiny wallet, you could shove it in there, maybe some cash or a card or something. Here in the back there's another zipper pocket. In here I have some humorous bandaids. Crow EDC, some First Bloods. These were Knife Lounge exclusives. Tucked away here in the back pocket. You never know when you're going to cut yourself playing with knives and you're going to need a band-aid, right? So it's good to just leave those guys tucked in the back here. I just wanted to take a quick sec to thank my fam over at Garage Built Gear for furnishing me this Mighty Pouch Plus when I first started my YouTube channel. It was a really nice gesture. It really helped me get myself on the road to where I am today with YouTube. So I appreciate you and everybody who's come along for the ride, watching and liking these videos. I just started a Discord server. You can check it out down at chat.xero.style. I've still got Ranger eye patches, both the Miami and the Pinky Winky, in stock at shop.xero.style. So stop on by if you want to help support the channel. Got more merch coming soon. Well, that's the Pouch Dump episode for this week. I hope you enjoyed it. I always love making these. If you did, give me a like. It's the free social currency here on YouTube. If you want to subscribe to my videos, click my face down here. If you want to watch more of my videos right now, click these boxes that are appearing around my face as I do this outro. Get outside and enjoy some of this wonderful sun air if you possibly can. Have yourselves a great day. I'll see you in the next one. Later.